All right, listen here. We are back and we are in court. We are having an early court. We've had some offenders out here, and we are going to be here discussing these cases tonight. A lot of things have come across my desk, and I'm still working to get my voice back. So, bailiff, if we can just make sure that actually, we'll be streaming live on YouTube tonight, so make sure you let everyone know to keep it down. All right, thank you. All right, and so if you guys are ready, we can go ahead and get on with the docket. We have Lemon versus, or we have Sir King versus Lemon. Apparently, there was a friend's contract that got violated. And there were other people that kind of interfered. And we too have, see, we have our discovery. And so there was an interview that was done tonight. And so one of the parties had already reached out to the courts to get a cease and desist. To get a cease and desist. And I'm going to tell you, before you come before the courts with your grievances, please be aware that the statements that you are going to give tonight will be used to you in further proceedings, trials. I mean, we don't know how long this is going to go on. So make sure that your lawyers are intact because we're just not going to do that today. I've given you about 3 weeks, and actually, we've had about 90 days to prepare for this. So, anyone that's not prepared on today, be prepared to be ready to be taken into custody. All right. Actually, can we start with Queen City? Do we have Queen City? Can we get Queen City to come to the front, please? All right, so we are here. We are in court, and listen here. Up on the docket tonight, we have who do we have on the docket tonight? Um, let's see, who do we have on the docket tonight? All right, we have Sir King. We have so Avatar Nation versus the beef sector. Okay. And long story short, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and acknowledge the jurors. Okay, because we have jurors in here. The first juror will be ODS. You guys, if you're not following him, make sure you go over and give him a follow. ODS says, "Hey, Tulsa, thanks for your input and coming up." Oh, yes, I come up. All right. Okay, listen here. All right, we're in court now. Okay, got to keep things appropriate. Okay, listen. Hey, Tulsa, I enjoyed your commentary tonight on ODS. Yes, it was great. Great engagement. But we're in court right now. So it's Judge Tulsa. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I need to get a gavel. We will be taking up an offering here in a little bit for a gavel. So I can bang it, just in case things get out. Needs to bring it back. All right. So we're going to get on over here to Avatar Nation and all the trolling that's been going on, and it seems like, I don't know if it was trolling tonight, but per the evidence and the discovery. Oh yes, I saw it. Yes, I did. So in Avatar Nation, there were rules that you were not supposed to break. And in this complaint, and I'm going solely off the complaint, I'm not really taking any feedback right now. So that's why I said, have your attorneys present. I'm going off the complaint. Going off the complaint. Okay. And this is all I have to go off of. And so this here is going to be okay. So Sir King didn't want, it sounds like this was a business deal. If I have this correct, this was a business deal. There was a gentleman by the name of Sir King. There was a gentleman by the name of Lemon. So Sir King didn't want cursing, and he was pretty much going to be the chaperone. So if you've ever been like on a trip, or if you have children, there are sometimes chaperones that come there to, be there so things can be ran smoothly. Correct? All right. So Sir King was not only the sponsor, but he was a chaperone. He was the financial key to what appears to be Lemon's success. There were point in time that Lemon had come over to his show. I don't know if it's LLC. They didn't specify in the documents, but he'd come over to his show, and if I'm reading this correctly, he'd go on mute and just sit there. Okay, but however, we can move past that part. Um, Hottest night show during the pandemic. So apparently, this was a show Lemon and Sir King. I guess Sir King saw something from. Am I stupid? This is what you wrote in the complaint. Okay, so let's get some things clear here. We're not going to play these games in my courtroom. Okay. We're just not going to do it. I see you on the screen. I see you throwing your hands up. This is not the time right now. This is not the time right now to get your grievances off. This is a preliminary hearing. Okay. So, okay, are the jurors saying anything? We got any? Okay, we got some messages from the jurors. Okay, the juror says, ODS, I found your link and joined. LOL, I went to your page from the browser. Absolutely make sure you do that. It's a great man right there. Okay. Hope you heard my olive branch. I actually did. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. We got Nab in the building. Hello, Queen Tulsa. I'm a new subby. Thank you for subbing. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. Okay, not just one, just both of them. Okay. Let me go ahead and send out a text. We need some support. Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. All rise. Okay. We do have the lemon starter pack. Okay, that was the discovery. That's what we just played for you, the lemon discovery. A Killjoy. Hello, how are you? Hello, it's me, Jazzy. Correct? Hi, Tiara. How are you? Great to see you here. Absolutely. Listen here. We're in an investigation. We're in the middle of an investigation, okay? Okay, so I guess during this business arrangement, per the complaint, Lemon would ad lib, you know? But Sir King, I'm assuming that he was the main attraction. So Lemon was kind of like the trade. You know, he was kind of like the trade. Oh, that doesn't say that in the documents, but I'm going to say it here because this is my court. Lemon was the trade, or he was promoted as a trade. And what the trade is, we'll get into later. But Lemon was pounding, making noise. I mean, it sounded like there was a lot of action going on. When this interview first started, I don't know if it's true that he doesn't like to clean up. Because if you go back to ODS's panel, when the live first come on, Lemon is there, but then you hear all this background noise. Who was there? Who's hiding? Was it the friend that Lady Dimples was talking about? Okay, so very noisy. You know, and that's per the audio. Per discovery. I'm just going through discovery. It's in the complaint. Okay. So there was a 5A encounter, and before things had taken off, it appears in the complaint, Sir King says that ODS was being messy. Or no, he said he was being rude. And I quote, "You are being messy." Sir King says, "I admit my part in it. I accept it and I move on." And that's what the courts like to see. Moving on. Don't want to hear about it anymore. Don't bring it up. Okay, so there was a question. Do you feel Sir King is supportive of your channel? This was a question from ODS to Lemon. And you want to know what he said? You want to know what he said? Do you want to know what he said? Listen here. Give us about 30 seconds. We'll be right back. All rise. All right. If you up in doggy style position right now, baby, you need to get over here and you need to rise up over here. You know, when I walk up in the building, everybody please do their just do and rise up for the judge. Okay. Thank you so much and I appreciate you. Okay, so back to the situation, back to this case. This case. Mhm. Back to this case. We have NAB Uncensored up in the building. We have Shakimra up in the building. We got ODS in here acknowledging the people, the supporters, and we want to thank you. Okay? So listen here, you got a 1, 2, 3, get it up out of your whatever, wherever it is. We need you to be focused. This is court, okay? So the question was before we went on a quick commercial break, had come from ODS. He says, do you feel this was to Lemmy. He said, do you feel Sir King is supportive of your channel? I think we all could have answered that. What do y'all think? Can the jurors can the jurors please let the courts know what would your answer be? Do you feel Sir King is supportive of Lemon's channel? Can we do a poll? I'll answer it for you. It's gonna be easy. No. Okay. So this was the question, Sir King. When Lemon, oh, so this was Sir King's response. Sir King says, when Lemon and I were together, I don't know, but per the complaint, per this complaint, per the complaint, this is what's up in the complaint, sweetheart. I'm only reading what's in the complaint, okay? So it says, do you feel Sir King is supportive of your channel? Lemon says no. Oh, I don't feel supported. Things just aren't the same anymore. You know? Per the per the complaint, it seems as though Sir King, sir, if you are in the court, could you please raise your hand? You've already been sworn in. Okay. Were you guys in a relationship? Was this a relationship or did you guys strictly keep it business? I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, so pretty much what I'm gathering from that is you, sir, didn't want to outshine Mr. Lemon. Am I hearing that correctly? Mhm. Okay, so what you are saying is because that doesn't, in the complaint, you said something totally different, and I'll give this to your attorney so he can kind of give it to you to look over. If you could go ahead and give it to him. So go ahead and look over that. But we're going to move on. So it says that you all had a business deal. So Sir King pretty much funded your career. You had merchandise, you got a certain percentage of it for being the trade. Am I understanding that correctly? No, that's questions to Lemon. Feel free to answer. Okay. 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 So when did, like you guys got connected in the Avatar Nation, sir? I understand that. But when you tell me that this guy had taken a liking to you, which really doesn't matter, but it just kind of seemed like I was kind of working a divorce case, but this is a romance case. slash business relationship. So we're going to move past that. We'll come back to it. And I'll give that to your attorney to review. Sir King has made a motion and he wanted to refute some of your claims of the defamation. He says in the complaint it says he doesn't mean you any harm, and he's only tried to help you. And he does have receipts, cash apps, phone calls, direct messages. And when we talk about the server, we'll get to the server here in a minute. All right. So we're gonna move on because these are, I mean, at this point, some of these, I hate to say it, these are starting to look a little frivolous, you know? We're gonna move on. Okay, so since we're still on that, this takes us to our next point for the courts. There are accusations out there, and there are testimony from individuals that have written in testimony, and they have alleged that there were some encounters with another witness in this case. There was a relationship with okay, is there an honest hoe in the building? Is there a honest? Am I reading that right? Honest hoe? Okay, because there are allegations. You have. Did someone get honest hoe? Did he get subpoenaed? Because okay, if he's not here, we definitely have to get him in here for testimony because he's a part of this case and it's going to be charged CR 753 2024. Uh-huh. Just for the record, if there wasn't a subpoena out, we most definitely have to have that person in court. Once again, that number is CR 753 2024. And please, when you guys have that information, you have it all typed up, please have it on my desk so I can sign it. All right, we're going to move on over to other prospects and more information or more discovery, as we like to say in the courts. The Zoom meetings. Okay, we have the Zoom meetings. Is there any live footage for discovery that you all wanted to add to discovery and add to the course? And if you were not able to, I'll go ahead and provide that email for you. The email is right there on the screen. Go ahead, any information, prosecutors, that is my email. That is queentulsadirect@gmail.com. Okay. Okay, and the reason why we're going to go back to the frivolous claims, and this is per the attorneys. I'm not going to say from which party. I'm just going to throw it out here because this is a preliminary hearing. You guys are just going to hear me. Okay, so throughout this process, I won't need any unless and I call on you. Okay. So it sounds like a frivolous lawsuit. This next claim is going to be about some Zoom meetings. And critiques and monetization. So actually, I will ask for questions. So this would be for the defendant. So Lemon, um, the monetization, the critiques and all that. So as far as the money and monetization, it seems as though you kind of went out of bounds, you kind of got out of place or out of line, as Mr. Sir King has stated in this complaint. So you can pretty much got out of line. Um, and you reached out to everyone except Mr. King. Okay. There are about 3.5 more pages of this complaint. We're actually going to go ahead and go on recess. We're actually, I'm going to go ahead and close court out, and I'll see you back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Attorneys, please have all discoveries submitted by, I want to say before court, but if you're not able to upload and get all that process, go ahead and bring the documents that you have in, bring laptops, because this is a trial and this is not going to be just an in and out situation. So please be prepared until next time. Thank you so much. I got to drop you off in Queen City, and we'll, yeah. All right. Court has been adjourned. Thank you.